Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. So, today is a pretty exciting one because we're finally unboxing the 2025 MacBook Pro with the brand new M5 chip in the beautiful space black finish. I've actually been using the 2020 MacBook Pro with the M1 chip for a few years now, and honestly, it has served me really well. So I'm super curious to see how big of a jump this new model really is, and of course, whether it's actually worth upgrading. But first, let's get into the unboxing, because I know that's what we're here for. What's in the box? Alright, so when you lift the lid, that classic Apple unboxing moment. Right on top, we have the MacBook Pro itself wrapped in that smooth, protective film. We'll open that in a second. Underneath, Apple includes 1. The charging cable. The charging brick. The power adapter is also included, but the only downside is it comes with one USB-C port. Kinda disappointing, because I love having dual ports, but it is what it is. The usual paperwork. Apple includes the user manual, warranty info, and the signature stickers. I always like checking the design updates in these. And that's everything that comes in the box. So let's move on to the laptop itself. First look, the MacBook Pro M5 Space Black. Peeling off the wrapper. Wow, the Space Black is honestly stunning. It has a deeper, more matte look compared to Space Gray, and under certain lighting, it almost absorbs the light instead of reflecting it. But let me be honest early on, I can already see tiny fingerprints and smudges. Even with clean hands, they show up way more on this darker finish. If fingerprints bother you, silver might be the safer choice. Ports. What's new and what I love. One of the biggest upgrades, especially coming from my M1 model, is the ports. The M5 MacBook Pro includes 3 USB-C ports, headphone jack, HDMI port, MagSafe port, and my absolute favorite, SD card reader. I cannot stress how happy I am that the SD card reader is back. As someone who edits videos and works with cameras all the time, this is a lifesaver. I once spent 4 hours at the Apple Store trying to figure out why my external SD card reader wasn't working, and I had to buy a new one. If the M1 model had an SD slot, that pain could have been avoided. So, for creators, this alone is a huge win. Setup. The small things I love. Something that always gets me excited, probably more than it should, is the Hello Welcome screen in different languages. It just feels nostalgic every single time. Since Apple provided this unit for me to test, thank you, Apple. But as always, everything I share is my honest opinion. While setting up, I usually clean up the dock by removing the apps I don't use. It makes everything feel less cluttered, and the desktop looks so much cleaner. I also hide the dock automatically, so the screen looks bigger. With the new macOS update, you can customize appearance similar to the iPhone. Default mode, dark mode, tinted, clear. I haven't fully explored all the combinations yet, but I kind of like keeping the MacBook a little colorful. Since the screen is cleaner and less crowded than the phone, it doesn't feel overwhelming. And also, there's a new bin/trash icon design. I don't know why, but noticing small design changes like this always makes me weirdly happy. M1 versus M5. This is where I noticed one of the biggest upgrades. The 14.2-inch liquid Retina XDR display has this subtle matte-like texture. It reduces glare really well and feels easier on the eyes. Colors also feel richer and more accurate. I used a 13.3-inch MacBook Air before, and going to 14 inches feels like the perfect middle ground. Not too big, not too heavy. The 16 inch is great if you want a giant screen, but honestly, it can get bulky, so 14 inches feels like the sweet spot for everyday use and editing. Wow. Instead of sounding like audio coming at you, it feels more like you're inside the sound, like it surrounds you. Super immersive. So, should you get the M1 or the M5? So, if you're deciding between a MacBook Pro M1 and the new M5, here's my take. Choose M1 if you're mainly writing essays, doing schoolwork, browsing, watching videos. You want to save money, you don't need the extra power. The M1 is still incredibly capable. Choose M5 if you do video editing, 3D work, film projects. You work with huge files. You want the XDR display and better speakers. You need the SD card reader, and you want the smoother, cooler design upgrades. And if you're a student, don't forget Apple has a student discount. So So, yeah, that's the full unboxing and first impressions of the 2025 MacBook Pro M5. I'm really excited to test this out more over the next month or two. If you want a full performance review after using it for a while, let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. I think that's everything for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!